spring has somewhat sprung, and the slightly warmer days lately makes it a very busy time for this little nursery business, native plant nursery that I'm trying to get off the ground. Getting serious about it, trying to ramp it up. As you can see, I've got a cash register there. But yeah, I got like a lot of seed trays in here that are starting to grow and everything, and I got a lot of seeds that need to go into the ground. And one of those is this plant, Clitoria mariana, Atlantic pigeon wings. And these are the pods of them. They are a bean, and trying to separate the beans from the pods here. Because I need to scarify them. So I'm putting them on this sandpaper. I've got another piece down there, and I'll just sort of rub them back and forth. But I'm not sure how well you can see in there. They're very sticky. And so these beans just stick to your hand. My hand's kind of dirty. Fingernails are dirty. I've been working with dirt. It's dirt. But these beans are very, very sticky. There's a substance on the outside of them, and you can't get them off. And I think that this is genius. This plant is an absolute genius. I was separating all these out and having a hard time getting them to get off my finger. And one of the best ways that I found was to actually just sort of stick them on this blob of other beans, which looks rather turdish. And I was thinking about this. I did a lot of these, obviously, and then my hands were sticky and I needed to go wash them. And so I went and washed my hands, and the stickiness washed off rather readily. So this glue stuff that it puts on the outside of its seeds is water soluble. And these seed pods, as you can see, are sort of a corkscrew spiral sort of thing. They sort of explosively dehiss. When they get dry enough, they pop open and they fling these sticky seeds everywhere. And the stickiness, the glue, is water soluble. I don't know how well I can demonstrate this right now, but put it in here, rub it back and forth. It's loosening a little bit, and it falls off. And then it's very difficult to get it to stick back to my hand. Got two of them in there, and they sort of stick, but not very well. And so I think this plant is genius. Basically, it has these beans. When they're ready, they pop open, fling these sticky seeds everywhere. They stick to a rabbit or a deer or a bird or whatever happens to be around. That creature can carry the seeds for miles potentially. And then when it rains, the bean falls off. And it's just been watered as well. So it has a release mechanism timed with rain. That's just genius. This whole thing is genius. I always kind of wonder, how do beans get around? Because, you know, they don't really have a fruit. Like, this is sort of like the fruit, you know, it's not really that appealing. You can see how a cherry would get around. A bird eats the cherry for the cherry. It flies and the seed happens to, you know, kind of catch a ride. But how do beans get around? Well, here's one method. Absolutely genius.